We've been blocked on social media by one of our continued repeat cultural criminal offenders. When we say the nerve moves the culture, we really are moving the culture. Bravo's own Andy Cohen, known in these parts as Andrew Cohen.
Hey, my famous fam. What happens when one of television's most recognizable personalities finds himself at the center of a growing public controversy? Today, we're diving into a heated discussion that's making waves online. Journalist Maureen Callahan has taken direct aim at Andy Cohen in a recent episode of The Nerve, raising serious criticisms about his public image, his influence, and the culture surrounding reality television. But are these arguments fair, or do they go too far? Let's break it all down together.
Has not only blocked The Nerve on social media, he's blocked me, he's blocked Marlena, he's blocked our segment producer who identifies as such on social media.
Welcome back to Famous Faces Scoop TV, your home for thoughtful celebrity news, entertainment analysis, and the stories everyone is talking about. Today's discussion centers on Andy Cohen, a television executive and host whose impact on reality television is undeniable. Recently, commentator Maureen Callahan devoted an episode of The Nerve to criticizing Cohen, arguing that there are deeper questions about accountability, celebrity influence, and how powerful figures navigate public scrutiny. As always on this channel, we're not here to attack anyone. Our goal is to explore the conversation, separate opinion from fact, and examine why this story is resonating with so many people. Let's get into it.
We died when we realized this. You know, we were talking about, should we do Andy? Should we do him this week? We've been this one's been marinating for a bit. And then when we started to see what he was up to, or try to see what he was up to on social media,
one of the first things that stands out is how strongly Maureen frames her criticism. She doesn't present this as a minor disagreement or a passing celebrity story. Instead, she positions it as a broader conversation about influence and responsibility. That's important because Andy Cohen isn't simply another television personality. For years, he's been closely associated with the Real Housewives franchise and has become one of the most recognizable figures in reality entertainment. When someone with that level of visibility becomes the focus of criticism, the conversation naturally expands beyond one individual. It becomes about the culture surrounding celebrity, power, and accountability. Whether viewers ultimately agree with Maureen's perspective or not, it's clear she's asking her audience to look beyond headlines and consider larger questions about the entertainment industry.
Marlena, I can't get him. Can you get him? Like, is his social media down? Has he scrubbed it for some reason? You know, there's this lawsuit coming up in September, and it's a banger. Perhaps he's just trying to get ahead of that.
One moment that immediately caught viewers' attention was the claim that The Nerve and members of its team had been blocked on social media. If accurate, reactions to that kind of move can vary widely. Some people see blocking as a reasonable way for public figures to protect their online space from constant criticism. Others believe that when someone holds a powerful public platform, avoiding criticism can create the appearance of shutting down difficult conversations. It also raises a broader question. In an age where celebrities communicate directly with millions of followers, what responsibility do they have to engage with criticism? There isn't one simple answer, which is exactly why discussions like this become so polarized.
Andy would have us believe that he is a media mastermind for the ages. That not since, say, Andy Warhol has someone really had a level of insight into how media works, how to dominate media, how to manipulate media, where media is going. And he thinks that by blocking me and Marlena.
As the discussion continues, Maureen presents information that she believes supports her overall argument. It's important to remember, however, that presenting evidence in a commentary program is not the same as a court determining facts. Many of the issues discussed remain matters of public debate or ongoing legal proceedings. Responsible reporting means acknowledging when claims are disputed or unresolved. For viewers, this is where critical thinking becomes essential. Rather than accepting every statement at face value, it's worth asking what is documented, what is opinion, and what may still need further verification. That approach doesn't diminish the conversation, it strengthens it.
Now, as discussed, and we'll get into the meat of this lawsuit, but Andy and Bravo and NBC Universal, the parent company, attempted to have this lawsuit thrown out, brought by former housewife of New York City, Leah McSweeney, who is alleging some very serious misconduct. And the judge said, no, this lawsuit is valid and this lawsuit is going to go forward in a court of law. And Andy's been playing cleanup.
Another reason this conversation has attracted so much attention is that it unfolds alongside the widely reported legal dispute involving former Real Housewives of New York cast member Leah McSweeney. Legal cases often amplify public scrutiny because they invite broader discussions about workplace culture, responsibility, and accountability. It's also important to remember that court proceedings exist, so claims can be examined through legal processes. Until those matters are resolved, it's wise to distinguish between allegations, responses, and findings of fact.
This guy tells on himself all the time. When we get to what really lights Andy up, Ryan, psycho-arsonist Ryan, put that big lighter away. This is not about you today. It's not about you. Just be thankful.
Regardless of where someone stands on today's controversy, Andy Cohen's influence on modern reality television is undeniable. He helped transform reunion specials into must-watch events and became one of the most recognizable faces associated with Bravo programming. That success is part of why criticism of him receives so much attention. The larger someone's public profile becomes, the greater the scrutiny they often face.
As The Nerve has well established through our year-plus long tenure, long may we reign, these celebrities call these paparazzo themselves. Okay, these guys are not wandering around New York City.
Social media has shown just how divided public opinion can be. Some viewers believe Maureen Callahan is asking difficult but necessary questions. Others argue that commentary programs can sometimes present issues in ways that encourage audiences to reach conclusions before all the facts are available. That tension reflects a broader challenge in today's media environment, balancing open discussion with fairness.
Okay, are you going on dates?
Yes.
You are.
I go on some dates. It's, I have kids,
Right.
obviously.
Yep.
And so dating has
Poor
really
children.
changed. And I meet two kind of people that I want to sleep with and people that I want to date. And we all do. So, and people that I want to date and sleep with, obviously.
Love. That's the dream. That's the dream.
That's the goal. Yeah.
One lesson from this story is that celebrity coverage is no longer controlled solely by traditional media outlets. Podcasts, YouTube creators, journalists, and everyday viewers all contribute to shaping public conversations. That creates more perspectives, but it also places more responsibility on audiences to evaluate information carefully. Perhaps the biggest takeaway isn't about Andy Cohen alone. It's about how we respond to public controversies in general. Can we ask difficult questions while remaining fair? Can we separate opinion from established fact? Can we remain open to new information as stories continue to evolve? Those are questions worth considering long after today's headlines fade.
What has parenting taught you about yourself, or how has it changed you?
It's changed me in every way. It's taught me
He looks
patience.
hungover.
It's taught me unconditional love. It's taught me what a reflex it is as human beings to take care of your children.
Today's discussion raises questions that extend far beyond one celebrity. How should influential figures respond to criticism? Where is the line between accountability and public condemnation? And how should audiences evaluate competing narratives when emotions run high? As always, it's important to distinguish between verified facts, ongoing allegations, legal proceedings, and personal opinions. That helps ensure conversations remain informed and fair. Thank you so much for watching Famous Faces Scoop TV. Now I'd love to hear from you. Do you think Maureen Callahan raises important questions? Or do you believe her criticism goes too far? Share your perspective respectfully in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Famous Faces, Scoop TV, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next celebrity deep dive. Until next time, take care, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.